Go on then, Matt, pick it up.
Three days after the first attempt, today we go for a roll of the dice number 2, another 5k. I'm really excited. We're going to go all in once more and see if we can get a little bit closer to that sub 15-minute 5k. First things first though, let's go get a trim. Let's be a little bit lighter, a little bit more streamlined, ready to run fast.
Good luck for the race.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
There we go, haircut done. If you're looking for a fast race day haircut, Gio's, ask for Charlie, great guy. You're killing me. Right then, fast shoes packed, cameras packed, kit packed. I've got a banana, got a coffee, let's go. Right, 2 hours before the race, quick pit stop, get something light to eat. 2 hours gives you a lot of time to think about race strategy, but we'll go through that in a bit. Most expensive water ever. So I've arrived and I'm very nervous. Let's set the scene. It's the Podium 5k in Leicester. These races are races that I've always wanted to do. They are so fast. The depth of field they get is incredible, and that's why I'm here. I am the slowest runner in the A race. It's basically a sub 15-minute race, but there's going to be runners running considerably faster than that. On paper, there isn't a runner in the race slower than me. Everyone else has already broken 15, except for Callie Thackeray, who asked to be upgraded from the B race, but she's run 15:06 on the track. And my PB is 15:13. So I am the slowest runner. I am the I can't speak. I am the underdog, but I like it that way. Am I any fitter than Wednesday's 15:25? Probably not. In fact, I'm probably carrying a little bit of fatigue. But I've learned some stuff. I feel like my mindset is stronger, and I think there's a few things playing in my advantage today. One is there's no pressure. I've run a decent 5k recently. Well, 2 days ago. Two, the field is so good that if I can sit in a pack, if I can just relax, don't even think about pace, because I know as long as I'm in the race, as long as everyone hasn't run off down the road, then I'm in with a great shot of going sub 15. So I just need to get behind a pack and draft. And drafting makes a huge difference. I've noticed this in all the races I've raced in, especially when you go faster. Obviously, cycling races is hugely important because they're cycling so fast. But in the 5k, it really does make a difference. So hopefully I can get in a decent group and draft. Hopefully I could blow up if the group is 14:30 pace. I'm hoping there's a 15-minute sort of pace group which I can just sit at the back of and just relax and relax and relax. The strategy is different to Wednesday's race. The strategy on Wednesday was to kick on after a mile. The strategy today is just to stay at the back of the group and stay as relaxed as possible and just dig in and want it and stick with it. And then the last 800 to a K, that's when I can just give everything. But if I can just be in the race, if I can just stick with the other runners, then I've got a fantastic chance of making this goal today. Basically, it's sub 15 or bust. Either I'm going to break 15 or I could have an absolute stinker of a race and blow up. But I want it, I'm excited, I'm nervous, which is basically that the nerves end up being used as adrenaline. I can't speak. Let's go get my bib. Can I do it today? There's only one way to find out. I'm going to be honest with you, I do feel a little bit like an imposter. There's going to be such fast runners in this race that imposter syndrome is very real right now. But I'm here to do a job. I'm here to enjoy my running. I love racing and I've always wanted to race in a Podium 5k. So here I am, just about to give it everything. I want it, I'm hungry for it. This time I'm going to take some caffeine before the race. I didn't remember to take it last race, but caffeine reduces your perception of effort, so hopefully that can play a part. You've got to practice 5Ks. You've got to practice the mental strategy of enduring that pain. And I executed really well on Wednesday. If you haven't seen that vlog, check it out. But I still think there's more mentally. I think there's more. I think I can suffer a little bit more late into the race. I know that the pain goes away. It always goes away. So I just need to put my hand in the fire and keep it in there for a little bit longer today. So it's 50 minutes until the race. Oh God, it is tough trying to run a race and film as well. But yeah, I've got a bunch of equipment I'm gonna set up if they'll allow me to. And then it's warm up and race hard. Right then, let's get a quick warming up done. Camera set up, got bib, got chip on my foot, massive rush, no B-roll, let's go. The race started really fast. It was way too quick for me, but I tried to settle in at the back of the pack. Dirt and grit and water was being flicked up on my face from the heels of other runners, but I loved it. I loved the feeling of so many runners running fast in a huge group. We went through the first mile in 4:39, way ahead of schedule. It wasn't long after this that I fell off the main group, but I found myself in a smaller group of about 5, trying to hang on the best I could. Despite my best efforts, the group dropped me. I was on my own now, near the back of the race, digging in, doing my best, being hunted from the runners behind, just wanting the race to be over, really hurting, but giving it everything. My watch was telling me that my average speed was 4:44 a mile through 2 miles. I was well ahead of schedule, but I was fading badly, I was hurting, I was on my own, and I was struggling. I also knew that I was on a looped course, and that the average splits weren't going to be accurate. The average pace on my watch was predicting that I'd run sub 15. 1 lap to go, a kilometre to run, but I was moving backwards in the race. Runners were coming past me and I was really near the back. I was digging in, hanging on, but fading badly.
Go on then, Matt, pick it up! Go on!
When I could see the finish line, there was a runner up ahead. I gave it everything. I went all in.
Go on, mate! All the way! All the way!
Go on, Matt!
Oh, well done!
Oh wow, that was so tough. I really left my comfort zone today. I was one of the slowest, or the slowest in the field, and I gave it everything. I went with the group. I had to. I didn't come here to run on my own, so I went with the group, and they were going too quick for me. I went through the first mile in 4:39, and sub 15 pace is 4:50, so it's 10 or 11 seconds per mile too fast. But I didn't come here to run on my own, so I went with it. And then I faded in the second mile, and then I faded even more on the third mile. Basically, I dropped off the group and it got very tough very quickly. But I gave it everything, and I'm really happy. I was actually only 1 second off my official PB. So I ran 15:14 today. My PB is 15:13. 1 second off my PB already. I can't believe it. It's amazing. And it's coming, I'm not quite fit enough yet, but it's 10 seconds quicker than Wednesday. That's insane. And I thought Wednesday was a really well executed race. I actually probably didn't execute today as well, but I didn't have a choice. I had to go with the group. That's the reason I was here. I was here to get dragged along by the drafting effect and the competition. So to start it slowly would have made no sense at all. So I gave it everything. I went through the first mile way too fast, and I loved it. I loved leaving my comfort zone. I was really nervous about today because I wasn't quick enough to be in that race, to be honest. But I didn't come last, and it's a big step in the right direction. It's coming. I know it's coming. This week, what have I run? 15:25, 15:14. Give me a few more weeks, we'll give it another shot, and we'll see if we can break 15. Time to drive home. It's a long way to go for a 5k, but it was worth it. Podium 5k is a hell of an event. I was a bit rushed getting here, setting up, talking to people, getting the warm-up done, but it was nice to see some people that I haven't met before that I've just spoken to on Instagram, and yeah, just mix with the running community a little bit and race against some of the fastest boys in the UK. next time, hopefully I can hang on to the group for a little bit longer, and if I can keep just failing a little bit better, then I will get quicker and quicker. Quicker and quicker? Who am I, Jonathan Wass? It's a process, but I love the process. I won't be happy when I do break 15. No one's ever happy once they hit a goal, they just set a new goal. So you've got to love the process, and I do. And I'm back, 4 hours of driving, 15 minutes of running, but it was worth it. Getting a little bit closer, I left my comfort zone. I know it's cheesy, but I do feel like when you do things like this, because I was really anxious about today, but you leave your comfort zone and you grow, and I'm feeling even more confident that sub 15 minute 5k is coming, and I'll keep working until I get it. See you next time.